Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is a DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series, and in this lecture series daily we are discussing 10 quality MCQs based on the today's current affairs. Now this is class 165 and today's lead topic is Lake Retba. It was in news recently and we'll cover the first MCQ based on this topic and then the other 9 MCQs based on 9 other important topics. But daily we are also discussing one quotation which is helping us to prepare for essay and ethics paper of mains examination. Now today's quotation is by Benjamin Franklin and he is saying that if the passion drives you, let the reason hold the reins. The two key words, passion and reason. So here when we talk about the passion, largely it is the emotional aspect. Okay, so when we talk about the passion, we are passionate about something. So whenever we have a goal in our life, let's say UPSC, aspirants, so IAS, becoming IAS, clearing this examination is a, let's say we can say our dream, and we are passionate about that dream. And when we are passionate about something, we devote our life to achieve that goal, and at the same time we are also consistent in the efforts. तो ये passion की बात होती है. If passion drives you, let the reason holds the rein. So why the second statement is mentioned here? Reason, because many times passion or the emotions, let's say, may lead to wrong decisions in our life. We can say there can be emotional biases. Okay, there can be, we can say, lack of self and social awareness in such kind of situations. So if the passion is driving you, simultaneously the reason should hold the reins. So here basically our decisions should be based on the reason. That means our decisions should be based on rational thinking, rationality, critical thinking. And this will ensure that you are not taking decisions when you are emotionally charged, you are passionate. Rather, you are taking decisions when you are thinking from all the perspective, all the dimensions and arriving at, let's say, at the right decision. So you are exploring all the alternatives, you are looking into the consequences of these options and then you are taking the decision. So reason is very important. Reason ensures critical questioning, critical thinking, rational thinking, and that's why reason must hold the reins. So reins here basically it is talking about the decision making power, right? So this is the quotation. It can be asked in your essay paper, ethics paper. Okay? So today's topic, these are the 10 topics. Let's solve these MCQs. Yes, good evening Vijay. So what should be the answer to the first one? This lake was in news recently. Lake Retba. Okay? So this Lake Retba is in news. So what should be answer to this one? Okay. So it is situated few kilometers away from the Takkar region of Senegal. Yes, this is correct. Takkar region of Senegal. Senegal is country in the Western Africa. Western African country. I will show you the map. So this is correct. It is located in Senegal. Pink color of the lake is imparted by the higher concentration of nitrates in it. Now it is talking about why there is pink color here. So you should know Lake Retba is sometimes called Pink Lake. It is famous tourist attraction, we can say destination there. So pink color is not due to excess nitrate content, rather due to certain halophilic algae that are found there. Halophilic matlab they can survive in the saline environment, more saline water we can say. So we can say that halophilic algae and they are actually imparting the pink color. So that's why this is the incorrect statement. Answer should be one only here. ठीक है, halophilic मतलब जो होता है halo means saline basically. ठीक है, तो more saline waters we can say that. So moving on, look at the location. Now this is Western African region, Senegal, and within that you can see along the coast there is one small lake. Okay, this is the Takkar region, you can see here. Fine. Dakar city is also there in Senegal. Moving on, what should be the answer to this one? ठीक है, primary objective of scheme for residential education students in high schools in targeted areas. ठीक है, so this particular scheme is having objective to ensure or bridge the gap in educational opportunities for students from scheduled caste in targeted areas. ठीक है, तो basically it is providing the continuity, reducing the gap between, we can say, elementary education and the higher education, and providing, we can say, educational opportunities to the students belonging to scheduled caste in the targeted areas. That's why श्रेष्ठ हाई स्कूल यहाँ पर जो है एक्चुअली 9th and 10th स्टैंडर्ड के स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो कवर किया जाता है. ओके, एंड इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द रेसिडेंशियल एजुकेशन. रेसिडेंशियल स्कूल्स जो होते हैं वहाँ पर उनका ट्यूशन फी है या फिर बाकी जो भी खर्चा होता है वो माफ होता है इसमें. सो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. नाउ व्हिच इज द implementing agency? Ministry of Social Justice. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. ठीक है, so C is the correct answer here, right? Fine. Now moving on, what should be answer to this one? Second generation distress alert transmitter. Yes, it was in news recently. It is also bioluminescence phenomenon. नहीं, bioluminescence नहीं बोलेंगे हम, वो ग्रीन कलर जो पिंक कलर जो आ रहा है वहां पर, ठीक है, तो वो हाँ बायोल्यूमिनेसेंस जो होता है, ठीक है. सो सर्टन बैक्टीरिया, सर्टन algaes, they are, let's say, responsible for bioluminescence. But here in this case, in this particular lake, if you talk about, let me tell you further details of it. ठीक है, और ज़्यादा डिटेल में मैं बता देता हूँ आपको. Lake Retba, ठीक है. So the pink lake is one of the most tourist famous attraction, primarily because of pink colors of water, and the pink color is due to proliferation of halophilic green algae, Dunaliella salina, the name of the algae, which contains red pigment. ठीक है, the algae is associated with halophilic bacteria also, and this microscopic alga resistant to salt comes from high concentration of carotenoid pigments which protect it from light, and it has high glycerol content. So यहाँ पर bioluminescence वाला concept नहीं है. Bioluminescence जो होता है generally that will give the pink color at night. ठीक है, डे टाइम में वो पिंक कलर नहीं देगा, वो नाइट टाइम में चमक देगा उसका. ठीक है, so we can say that it is not bioluminescence here in this case. Now this particular system was in news, distress alert transmitter. DRDO developed this advanced. No, we know that it is developed by ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. It has developed this as an, let's say, to send the fishermen, we can say the fishermen can send the distress message, distress call to the Navy, or we can say Coast Guards through this particular system, distress alert transmitter. ठीक है, तो ये फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट जो है इनकरेक्ट है. इट कैन बी कनेक्टेड टू मोबाइल फोन्स यूजिंग ब्लूटूथ इंटरफेस एंड द मैसेज कैन बी रेड इन नेटिव लैंग्वेज यूजिंग ऐप. नाउ दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू. ठीक है, सो सेकंड स्टेटमेंट इज राइट हियर. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पर एजेंसी जो है इनकरेक्ट दिया हुआ है. इसरो इज द, लेट्स से, एजेंसी विच हैज लॉन्च दिस. सो बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, राइट. नाउ हरनी लेक वाज इन न्यूज रिसेंटली. Why? There was, let's say, unfortunate incident where the students and the teachers have been drawn कि ये एक्चुअली लेक वडोदरा में है, गुजरात में, वहाँ पर एक इंसिडेंट हुआ है, राइट. सो हरनी लेक जो है वडोदरा में है, हिमाचल प्रदेश. इट इज सेइंग इट इज इनकरेक्ट. वेमनाड लेक, वी आर अवेयर दैट इट इज लोकेटेड इन केरला, बैक वाटर्स. वी नो वेमनाड लेक इज ऑल्सो, वी कैन से, रामसार साइट. ठीक है. Now Karyali Lake is not located in Gujarat, rather it is located in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. So it is incorrectly matched. So only one pair is correctly matched here. Okay, so lakes is the favorite area of UPSC in asking match the following type of questions. ठीक है, तो आपको ये तैयार करके रखना है हमेशा, right? Now moving on. Yes, these terms were in the, let's say in news, or I would say places. Sparrows Point, Morrisville, Scunthorpe or Port Talbot are the important industrial centers in different parts of the world. These centers are best known for which of the following industry? So distribution of resources we read, but generally we tend to avoid the particular names of places. ठीक है, को इंडस्ट्रियल सेंटर्स जिसको हम सिटीज याद रखते हैं, बट पर्टिकुलर सेंटर्स हम याद नहीं रखते, रीजन याद रखते हैं, लाइक वी हैव मिसाबी रीजन, ग्रेट लेक्स रीजन, पिलबारा रीजन, ईटीबारा रीजन, तो रीजन याद रखते हैं हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ, बट स्पेसिफिक सिटीज और द लेट्स से इंडस्ट्रियल सेंटर्स वी डू नॉट रिमेंबर. So basically this is these are very important iron and steel industries. We can say industries are located in these centers. Sparrows Point and Morrisville are located in US. ठीक है, USA. Scunthorpe and Port Talbot is in, we can say, UK. ठीक है. So remember this. So during 20th century, these centers actually emerged as major iron and steel industry centers. So A is the correct answer here, iron and steel industry. Now moving on. Actually ये न्यूज़ में इसलिए था, टाटा स्टील टू शट ब्लास्ट फर्नेस एट पोर्ट टैलबर्ट प्लांट UK. Now, yes, if one starts traveling from Papua New Guinea to the coast of Chile via Indonesia, Malaysia, Arabian Peninsula, Africa, what will be the sequence of his or her meeting with the following tribes in order to east to west? Yes, many times these tribes are mentioned in the news. So you should know that east to west if we go, Orang Asli are in Malaysia. ठीक है, they are in Malaysia. Badong, Saudi Arabia, or Arabian Peninsula, we can say Saudi Arabia, that region. And it is Hausa, it is located in Western Africa, the tribal people in Western Africa. Okay, so if you see from east to west, this is the sequence that one can have here. Okay, C is the correct answer. ठीक है, just as an addition to your knowledge, you can have let's say remember the names here. ठीक है. Now, next, recently India Innovation Center for Graphene was launched or established, set up at Kochi, Kerala, by which of the following ministry? Okay, so you may get confused क्योंकि science and tech ministry है, commerce भी है, electronics industry भी है. So you should know that it is largely graphene. It's important part of, we can say, electronics industry for future production of electronic goods. So it is basically D, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, METI. So that is the correct answer. ठीक है? Yes. Now, again these places were in news recently. News, Alampati, Melvalai, Sethavarai are the examples of which of the following? Okay, are known for which of the following? Basically these are the sites of prehistoric rock paintings in Tamil Nadu. Recently Tamil Nadu government has said that they will conserve, put in more efforts to conserve these sites. ठीक है, Tamil Nadu में है ये, prehistoric rock paintings are there. So there can be question like this. C is the correct answer here. Okay. Now, ninth question. Yes, this is basic. Every child in India aged 6 to 14 years has fundamental right to free and compulsory education in the neighborhood school. Yes, of course, Right to Education Act is there also. We have, we can say, Article 21A, which is part of fundamental rights. This has been added through 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002, ठीक है, in our constitution, making it a fundamental right, right to education. So first statement is correct, 6 to 14. All schools in India are required to provide elementary education free of cost for children under RT Act. RT Act 2009 was enacted to enact this provision or enable this provision. This RT Act provides that the government and government aided schools, should provide free of cost education to the, ठीक है, गवर्नमेंट एंड गवर्नमेंट एडेड. प्राइवेट स्कूल्स कैनॉट प्रोवाइड फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, नो, वो प्रोविजन नहीं है, ठीक है. तो वी कैन से दिस इज इनकरेक्ट, ऑल स्कूल नहीं आएगा. सो ओनली वन, ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. दिस पर्टिकुलर अमेंडमेंट ऑल्सो ब्रॉट चेंजेस टू योर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज पार्ट, जहां पर 0 to 6 years जो लिखा गया है वहां पर, नो, द एजुकेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटीज फॉर प्री स्कूलिंग, सॉरी पार्डन मी, DPSP, ठीक है. सो वन ऑफ द DPSP हैज बीन अमेंडेड, जहां पर पहले ये था तो वहां पर उन्होंने ईयर्स चेंज करके प्री स्कूलिंग का डाला हुआ है. एंड वन मोर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी हैज बीन एडेड, 11th फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी, दैट द पेरेंट्स आर हैविंग ड्यूटी टू एजुकेट देयर चिल्ड्रन, इस तरीके से, राइट. सो ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस वन. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे, 10th क्वेश्चन. Yes. Now what should be the answer here? Types of goods and examples, it is basic NCERT, Veblen goods, Giffen goods, we learn in the NCERT also, right? So what should be the answer? White goods. White goods are those goods which were earlier, when at the start basically used to be in white color, ठीक है, but अभी जो अगर देखते हैं तो सारे अलग अलग कलर्स में, तो basically these are household equipments, जो किचन में या फिर वॉशिंग मशीन है, एयर कंडीशन है, ठीक है, रेफ्रिजरेटर है. सो हाउस होल्ड गुड्स जो होते हैं उनको व्हाइट गुड्स बोला गया है. दिस वन इज करेक्ट, वी कैन से. वेबलन गुड्स आर, वी कैन से दैट दोज गुड्स whose increase in the price leads to increase in their demand, like luxury goods, luxury cars are there, luxury watches are there. So this is correct again, luxury car. Now what are Giffen goods? Giffen goods क्या होता है? Giffen goods are basically those जिनका प्राइस बढ़ जाता है, ठीक है, तो उनका भी डिमांड बढ़ता है बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ अल्टरनेटिव, ठीक है. तो वी कैन से दैट, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल दिस वन. सो दिस वन इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, तो सी आंसर होना चाहिए इसका, ठीक है. लेट मी चेक दिस वंस अगेन. ओके, बी दिया हुआ है, क्या है थर्ड वंस? देयर डिमांड इंक्रीजेस व्हेन द प्राइस इंक्रीज ड्यू टू लैक ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूट लाइक व्हीट, ठीक है. तो इंफीरियर गुड्स, जो एन इंफीरियर गुड इज हुज डिमांड ड्रॉप्स व्हेन द पीपल्स इनकम राइज, ठीक है. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इंस्टेंट नूडल्स, हैमबर्गर्स और केन गुड्स, जो लोग मतलब फास्ट फूड वगैरह जो होता है वो वाला जो चीज होता है. तो दिस वन इज पार्ट ऑफ, वी कैन से, इंफीरियर गुड्स. इट इज पार्ट ऑफ इंफीरियर गुड्स, ठीक है. एंड देन देयर आर सिन गुड्स आल्सो, like for example tobacco products, cigarette is there or alcohol is there, sin goods, ठीक है. तो this one is incorrectly matched and that's why answer should be B here, right? Answer should be B. Fine. Okay, these are the today's 10 MCQs. Any question related to them? Yes. Okay, from today onwards we are starting with the Takkar year-long integrated test series. Integrated in a sense, prelims as well as mains, there will be simultaneous tests. Along with that, we have added the new feature from this year onwards, PYQs, previous year questions. ठीक है, तो previous year questions test will be there for each and every subject. At the end, you will be solving the PYQ test also, and this is very important practice nowadays for every student. And if you are just going to complete your foundation batch, this is the time that you should start the answer writing very seriously. If you are attempting for 2025 UPSC examination, then this is the time that you should start the answer writing and MCQ solving practice. And yes, 26th January is there, Republic Day, let's say, offer is also being provided by the institute. So you can visit the Lukmaan IAS website, or to know more about the offer, you can contact Lukmaan IAS. Okay, fine. Let us stop there. Thank you.